Second contest is your visiting Highlanders from Gatlinburg-Pittman and your Pigeon Forge Tigers. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Highlanders. Number 2, Carlos Orr. Number 3, Lucas Arizona. Number 4, Whitman Whaley. Number 10, Ty Glasper. And number 11, Jackson Desir. Highlanders coached by Rasheed Moore. Assisted by Gabriel Hitt and Howard Clark. And now for your Pigeon Forge Tigers. Number 0, Blake Hill. Number 12, Samuel Brackens. Number 21, Monty McCarter. Number 25, Ashton Cresswell. And number 44, Franklin Londa. Final coach by Bill Chambers, featured by Nick Duda, Ben Harmon, Andrew Bohan, and Austin Wood.
And we're here with the second game of our doubleheader between the Gatlinburg-Pittman Highlanders and the Pigeon Forge Tigers. Gatlinburg-Pittman boys sitting at 7-1 and 2-0 in the district. Pigeon Forge is 4-3 and 1-1 in the district. A key note in this game, Pigeon Forge is missing one of their better players, one of their starters. Aiden Lacey is out with an injury, so Franklin Lonzo will start and tip, and Gatlinburg-Pittman will control the tip. Ty Glasper will bring the ball, crosses over, drives in, hits just the floater, no good. Carlos Orr with the rebound. And the ball is going to go back to Gatlinburg-Pittman.
Yeah, Danny, Aiden Lacey, like you said, out with a high ankle sprain. Going to be an interesting thing for the Tigers. We're going to see if they have next man up mentality as GP gets an easy layup there.
Off the inbound, Whitman Whaley with the layup.
Aiden definitely our best scorer, leading scorer on the year. Let's see who steps up for the Tigers tonight.
So Ashton Cresswell, point guard for the Pigeon Forge Tigers, trying to get something started. Glasper with the steal. He's going to attack. I think they're going to foul him before he gets to the basket. It's going to be on the floor. Ball's going to be inbounded on the sideline. So for Pigeon Forge, Ashton Cresswell, Blake Hill, Samuel Brackens, Mikey McCarter, and Franklin Lonza. For Gatlinburg, Jackson Desir, Carlos Orr, Ty Glasper, Lucas Arizon, and Whitman Whaley on the floor for both teams. And Desir with the ball on the right side, swings it over to Orr. Orr looking to attack. Still dribbling around, picks it up, swings it over to Arizon. Arizon drives with the left, finds Glasper. Glasper absorbing the contact, goes behind his back. And they're going to get McCarter with a foul. So Mikey McCarter tasked with guarding the sophomore guard, Ty Glasper, who, if he doesn't have 1,000 points already, he's close, Andrew.
He actually hit it 7th game of the season as a sophomore, so definitely a number to look at there. Number 10 for Gatlinburg. Already 1,000-point scorer as a sophomore. 7 games in.
One of the better, most exciting players in the county that we have. And he gets the steal. He's looking up, swings it ahead to Orr. Orr attacks and gets the layup. So Gatlinburg-Pittman coming with a press. Lonzo will inbound. Blake Hill has it, swings it back to Lonzo. Lonzo dribbles up with nobody in front of him. Smart move by him. Swings it over to Hill. Hill gets it across. Hill being guarded by Glasper. 4-0 Gatlinburg. Hill comes off the screen, swings it over to Lonzo. Brackens with the back cut, but he doesn't hit it. McCarter with the ball up top. Coach Cheney from Pigeon Forge calling out. Nice little backdoor cut by Ashton Cresswell, but he misses the layup. Blake Hill with the offensive rebound and put back in. It's no good. Glasper clears, and he brings it up the left side. He's going to attack. And they're going to call a walk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Glasper. Good call right there. Could have called a charge too. They went with a walk either way. Pigeon Forge with the ball.
Looking like the girls there to start. We got a couple looks at the layup there and can't finish.
Cresswell to bring the ball. Arizon guarding. Cresswell pushes through, looking for the screen in the Euro ball screen offense. Brings it to McCarter over to Lonza. Lonza hits Brackens on the back cut, and Brackens will go to the line, drawing the foul. So already some back cuts from Pigeon Forge. Looks like they're trying to take advantage of Gatlinburg's aggressive defense, shooting gaps. And it looks like that's a game plan for Pigeon Forge to try to hit those backdoor cuts.
Yeah, if they're going to overplay it backdoor, I mean, it's fundamentals there.
Bracken's first free throw is up and good. Sophomore guard.
Yeah, with the absence of Aiden scoring, it's going to be big for Samuel to step up.
Bracken's for the second free throw is up and good. 4-2. And Mikey McCarter is going to be on Glasper. And they're going to get Glasper with the foul. McCarter drawing the contact there. And Coach Moore of Gatlinburg is going to call a timeout. Wants to talk to the official about that one. So 4-2, 2 minutes and 16 seconds into the game. Gatlinburg-Pittman with the lead.
Yeah, as we talked about earlier, this being a huge rivalry game, obviously here in the Smoky Mountains. GP, very, very talented team, can score at will, just like the girls. But all bets are off, all records are out the window on this one. So it's going to be a physical one. Come down to making free throws, not turning the ball over. Packed crowd here tonight, so it should be exciting. Like I said, this is both teams' Super Bowl. We want to win this one above all else. So, and on top of it, it's a district game, so it has implications as well. So. It's an exciting one.
Blake Hill inbounds to Creswell, brings it across half court, looking to attack off the screen and does. Creswell with a drive and kick to Hill. Hill drives baseline, looking to get into the paint, kicks it out to McCarter, who drives to the left. He throws it over the backboard. It's going to be Gatlinburg-Pittman ball. A little bit too excited on that shot. So McCarter, and they're going to call tic-tac foul there on McCarter.
He's got to be careful. He's
got to be careful, but he's also guarding the best player on Gatlinburg, so he's got to be physical with him.
Right.
And referees have already called 2 fouls on him, not letting him be very physical. Glasper kicks it out to Orr. Orr for 3, no good. And they're going to call a foul on Pigeon Forge. And that's going to be McCarter's 3rd foul. 2.5 minutes into the game. So Jonathan Cagle will enter the game. Gatlinburg-Pittman will inbound. Whaley with the ball over to Orr. Orr swings it over to Arizona. Glasper pulls up for 3, and he drains the 3. 7-2, Gatlinburg-Pittman. Hill inbounds. Creswell looking. But swings it over to Hill, back to Creswell. Creswell getting double teamed, does a good job of staying patient. Blake Hill splits the double team, drives to the basket, draws the contact, and one. Blake Hill with the basket.
Blake Hill, another one, very good defensive, all around, can handle the ball well. This will be a big night for him scoring. Like I said, that absence of scoring from Aiden, we're going to have to get a little bit from everybody, and Blake is certainly capable. He just could be a great game for him to come on here.
And Hill finishes the 3-point play, 7-5. Glasper brings the ball up the floor. Crosses over, looks to get the ball on the inside. Gonna call a foul. The referees have called 8 fouls in the first 3 minutes here.
I don't know that they're from here. I don't know that they know what kind of basketball game this usually is, but I mean, they're trying to take control of it early. Certainly sure.
They are, and both teams don't look like they're really hammering anybody on fouls, but they're trying to set the tone. Yazel with the basket, 9-5. He entered for Gatlinburg about 15 seconds ago. Brackens with the ball at the top, swings it over to Creswell. Creswell pulls the 3, no good. Orr with the rebound. Cagle comes away with it, swings it over to Brackens. Brackens back to Creswell. He drives, dumps it down to Lonzo, gets it blocked by Orr. Orr clears out, ahead to Whaley, over to Glasper for the layup, blocked by Cagle.
Cagle letting him know.
And Cagle gets a technical foul on Glasper.
Yeah, we're calling on Tim there.
Technical foul on Glasper. Looked like it was on Cagle.
They're going to call him for a little elbow there.
Elbow.
That's what it was.
Getting physical, getting chippy here early, Andrew.
Yeah, Cagle just with a friendly reminder that this is his house, you know. Big minutes in the JV game earlier. Didn't come up with a win there, but.
So Ashton Creswell goes to the line to shoot the technical shots. I at first thought they were going to give Cagle a technical.
Yeah.
Looked like he jawed a little bit, but I see why he jawed now.
Right.
Creswell misses the first free throw. He hits the second, 9-6. And Pigeon Forge will inbound.
Not a big student section to chant
Johnny Cagle.
Johnny Cagle again, so I'm going to have to do it for him here in the booth.
Creswell being guarded by Yazel. Drives. Good decision not to force that shot. Brackens with the ball on the left. Little floater, no good. And Whaley with the rebound. Gonna clear it out. Whaley with the ball now. Skips it across to Yazel. Yazel to Whitman Whaley. Spin move in the paint. Nice move and nice finish from Whaley. 11-6. Creswell getting orders from Coach Cheney. And he's bringing the ball up, looking to come off the screen from the left to the right. He's going to hand off to Hill. Hill looks to attack, kicks it back to the right, swings it across to Cagle, skips it all the way across. The ball is tipped, but back to Lanza. Lanza lays it in. 11-8. Gatlinburg gets the ball out quick, swings it down to Orr. Orr looking to spin. Lanza taking a lot of contact, and he's going to get called for the foul. And Whaley will go to the line for a three-point play.
I'm getting a little confused, Danny. I feel like Orr is a new center Rocket player with the red shorts down there. I keep looking, and I'm like, wait, are we playing new center or what's going on? You can kind of see the red shorts underneath the blue and yellow
the
there.
blue and white, the blue and yellow. So Whitman Whaley to the line, 13-8 Gatlinburg. Whaley free throw is up and good. Blake Hill inbound to Creswell. Ashton Creswell bringing the ball up the floor, being guarded by Charlie Yazel. Creswell crosses it over, rejects the screen, swings it to Lanza. Lanza looking to get it to Cagle, but the ball's going to go out of bounds, and Cagle runs into the radio table. So while the radio's fixing their table, if you guys want to swing over to YouTube and listen to Andrew and I, feel free. Gatlinburg running a little set for a three-point play. Yazel gets it, kicks it to Orr. Orr pull-up jumper from about 15 feet, no good. Hill with the rebound, and he's pushing it up. Driving it right to the teeth of the defense, goes up with the left hand, and he finishes the layup with the left hand, 14-10. Whaley with the ball on the post, making a spin move, kicks it.
Oh, yeah.
Call a charge. Franklin Lanza with the charge.
It's going to be big. GP attacking the rim. They like to do that. He can take some charges, steal some possessions here.
Ethan Reagan coming in for Gatlinburg. Pigeon Forge with the ball, 2:16 remaining in the first quarter. Creswell with the floater, no good, but Lanza with the offensive rebound, put back in, it's no good. Or with the defensive rebound. He brings it down the floor, looking for somebody to pass to. Kicks it over to Yazel for three. Drano. Charlie Yazel with the three. Pigeon Forge getting it out quick. Brackens for three, no good. Or with the rebound. Cleared out by Richardson. Richardson swings it over to Sutton. Sutton to Yazel for three. Heat check, no good.
A little push there.
Richardson with the rebound, and he gets the and one to go.
I don't know, Danny. the reason he got so open there is he had a couple hands in Franklin's back there.
May have gotten away with a push.
Got away with it there, but
Nonetheless, he's going to the line to shoot a free throw for a three-point play.
Pigeon Forge very aggressive defensively here, going for some traps, trying to put GP in some tough spots, and they're getting out of it and getting open looks.
And Carson Blaylock will enter the game, coming in for Franklin Lanza. Jaden Lawler will also come in the game for Blake Hill.
Pigeon Forge going deep in the bench today. Usually only a 7-deep team, but going to have to get some key minutes from young guys today.
Creswell attacking to the left side, swings it out to Bracken. Bracken's attacking in the middle, swings it over to Lawler to Cagle, and that ball is going to be turned over and back. Lawler tried to cut. Cagle thought he was going to be there. He cut a little bit too early, and it's a turnover. So GP will inbound the ball.
Pigeon Forge showing a 1-3-1 look here.
Seth Sutton tries to split it at the top. Cam Richardson with the foul drawn, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. So 13 fouls already called in this first quarter. Veteran referee crew until they want to set the tone early. Got to try to keep it clean, as this game could get ugly if you don't do that. So I don't blame them.
Already got a technical.
Yeah. Cam Richardson hits the free throw. Second free throw is up and good. 22-10. Gatlinburg-Pittman with the lead. Lawler will inbound. Blake Hill coming back in. Quick break for him. Ashton Creswell bringing the ball up the floor. Looking for a screen from Blaylock. Creswell drives. Going to the basket. Floater is up and good.
Beautiful take.
22-12. Gatlinburg gets it out quick. Sutton with a drive, and it's a steal. Poked away by Cagle. Creswell looking to attack, and they're going to call a charge.
You're going to blow the whistle.
Going to blow the whistle.
And then
you got to
not decide.
You got to be decisive.
I mean,
looks like they both blew the whistle at the same time. And we got the short end of that stick. So 22-12. Lanza coming back in for Blaylock. Blaylock short spell in. Actually, Blake Hill's coming out. And Coach Cheney arguing with the officials, saying we weren't even done subbing, and you guys are already
just letting us play with 6.
Bracken's with the steal. He's going to drive. Gets it blocked. And they're going to call Gatlinburg out of bounds.
That seemed pretty.
A lot of contact on that one.
Seemed pretty physical. Okay.
Pigeon Forge ball, 37 seconds left. Creswell gets the ball on the inbound. Looking to clear out, drives it to the left. Picks up his dribble, swings it to Blaylock. Blaylock driving back into Creswell. Creswell taking the baseline, goes up, and it's blocked out of bounds. 23.5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 22-12. Gatlinburg-Pittman with the ball. And one of the referees is stepping in there. Try to cool the heads. Lanza with the ball in the middle. Kicks it out to Creswell. Creswell's going to get called for the walk. So GP, if they want to, they can hold the ball for the last shot. Arizon brings the ball up, brings it down the middle, looking for a screen. He comes off the left side. Spin move, kicks it out of bounds, and it's going to be Pigeon Forge ball. 10 seconds left.
Excellent pass to Officer Maggard.
Who is not in the game.
Not in the game, no, unfortunately.
Creswell walking the ball up. 8 seconds remaining. Looking for a screen. He's going to attack off the screen. Swings it over to Blaylock for 3. No good. And that's how your first quarter ends with a score. Gatlinburg-Pittman 22. Pigeon Forge 12. So, Andrew, 14 fouls called. Physical game already, a technical. Pigeon Forge had a little stream where they let some easy baskets go for Gatlinburg, which is why they're down. But what do they have to do to close that gap in the second quarter?
Well, I think it worked out in Pigeon Forge's favor, actually, getting Glasper in foul trouble early. Now, it came at the cost of our best defender, Mikey McCarter, guarding him. So you kind of take that trade, their best scorer versus our best defender. So we got him out of the game early, but next guy up, I mean, they kept scoring. We just got to take care of the basketball. We're getting pretty good looks. We're getting to the rim. We got to expect contact and finish through those. Ashton Cresswell, very good at getting to the rim. Hasn't been very good this year at finishing. He showed a couple instances in this game where he is very capable of doing that. So we need a heavy dosage of him going forward here.
Lots of former players in the house tonight for both Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. As is expected with a rivalry game, you always like to go back and watch those games. Bands playing during the timeouts. As a fan, I love it. As a coach, it's very tough.
I'm going to get the ball in there.
Referee set the ball down. Pigeon Forge gets the ball in. And we start the second quarter with Ashton Creswell running the offense. Throws it to Lons at the elbow. Blaylock. Back cut, nice back cut, nice runner, but he misses. Glasper with the rebound. Throws it ahead to Cam Richardson, who draws the foul and the basket. So Lonzo with the foul, and already Gatlinburg-Pittman in a double bonus. Richardson will go to the line to shoot one, up and good. Creswell dribbling the ball and drives to the basket, and they call a foul before he gets a chance to finish the layup. And the ball will be inbounded on the baseline. Jonathan Cagle will inbound. Brackens, Lonza, Cagle, Blaylock, and Creswell on the floor for Pigeon Forge. Blaylock gets the inbound, kicks it out to Cagle for three, no good. Whitman Whaley with the rebound. Glasper, Yazel, Richardson, and Wade Whaley on the floor for Gatlinburg also. And it's going to be a foul on Gatlinburg. They threw it down the floor. It's going to be the 7th team foul. So Pigeon Forge will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Carlos Orr looking to check back in. Since it is a 1-and-1, they will let him check back in. Jonathan Cagle goes to the line to try to cut this 13-point lead to 11.
Carson Blaylock coming in, giving us some really good minutes. Rebounding, defense.
Energy minutes.
Right. Very athletic, young talent that we got.
Whaley swings it over to Whaley. Blocked by Creswell. Nice block by the point guard. Now he kicks it up. Creswell being guarded by Orr. Looking to attack off the screen. Swings it over to Cagle. And Cagle tries to force a pass across the baseline, but it's knocked out by Gatlinburg. Jonathan Cagle will inbound. Caden Thompson entering the game for the first time for Pigeon Forge on the next possession. He did not get to the table quick enough for this one. Creswell spin move, swings it out to Blaylock. Blaylock looking to attack. Kicks it to Brackens. Brackens looking to spin. To Cagle, across to Lonza, but it's turned over. Glasper clears it to Orr. Orr with the ball on the left wing, swings it down to Richardson. Dumps to Whaley, and the basket's good. 27-12. Gatlinburg-Pittman leads. Ashton Creswell bringing the ball up the floor. Down the left side, looking to get the screen to the right. Blaylock looking to set it. He does. Creswell with a runner off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Wade Whaley, who kicks it out to Glasper. Glasper pulls up for three, and he drains the three. 30-12, and Pigeon Forge will call a timeout to settle the troops down.
Cheney likes the 1-3-1. It's a good idea. I mean, it's forcing GP to kind of get in positions that they don't like to be in. But as soon as they get to the middle, it crumbles. So we got to deny the middle. It's an easy bucket for them every time. Then you got Glasper there. Obviously, you give him an inch and he's going to take it. So.
Gatlinburg doing something that's hard to do against the 1-3-1, and that's get to the middle through driving, because you have somebody in the middle of the 1-3-1.
Right.
And when they do, they're hitting easy dump down. So Pigeon Forge just has to rotate a little bit quicker, make sure those gaps are full. And they're going to inbound the ball with 6:08 remaining in the second quarter, 30-12. Gatlinburg-Pittman with the lead. Blake Hill will inbound. Ashton Creswell will bring the ball down the left side of the floor. Looking for that high ball screen to initiate the offense. But they're actually going to go into a box set over to Hill. Hill over to Creswell. Running a little backdoor back screen play. Lanza for three. He gets the three to go. The big fella with the three in the corner. Glasper with the ball, swings it over to Whaley. Whaley gets it down to Richardson on the inside. Over to Whaley, who drives, and he dumps it, and it's turned over. Steal by Hill. Hill looking to attack. Swings it over to Creswell. Creswell has the three, but he pulls a 15-footer, and he gets the jumper to go.
Smart basketball play there.
Silky. Glasper coming off the screen. He pulls for three. No good. Lanza clears the rebound, gets it up to Creswell. And Pigeon Forge will slow it down a little bit, looking to get some offense going. 30-17. Creswell drives. Swings it over to Brackens. Brackens for three. No good. Gets his own rebound. Over to Hill. Hill drives with the left, but he spins it back around, crosses back to the right. Ball in the paint. And they're going to call him for a walk. He kicked it out to Lanza, but he walked beforehand. And Arizon is going to come back in for Gatlinburg.
Nice little run here for Pigeon Forge. You just kind of, when you get down so much, you want to cut the lead just to let's get to 10, and then we'll think about cutting even further. So right now at 13.
So Gatlinburg running a little ball screen offense, and Ethan Reagan with a three on the wing. Came off the screen, stepped back, and hit a nice little jumper to push the lead back to 16. Creswell coming off Lanza's screen, swings it over to Hill. Brackens cuts. Hill gets it over to Thompson. Swings it back to Lanza, who's going to look to reverse the ball. They're going to call Oral for a foul there, so Lanza will go to the line. For a 1-1. Franklin Lanza, the sophomore. Three sophomores on the floor right now for Pigeon Forge. Lanza's first shot up and good. Second free throw on the way. 33-18, Gatlinburg-Pittman. Up and good. Looks like he shot free throws forever on those two. Lanza putting the ball on the basket for Pigeon Forge today. Glasper with a nice move. Goes to the basket, no good. Whaley puts it up. I'm sorry. Desir puts it up, gets his own rebound, puts it back up again and misses. And Gatlinburg comes away with the steal on the Pigeon Forge rebound. So it looks like Caden Thompson's going to get called for the foul. And Ty Glasper will go to the line to shoot two. First one's up and good. Second free throw from Glasper on the way. It's up and good also. 35-19. Gatlinburg-Pittman with the lead. Ashton Creswell bringing the ball up the floor. Looking for that high ball screen to initiate the offense. He's going to reject. He's going to spin back and take it. Back to Thompson. Thompson looks to shoot, but he travels. Gatlinburg-Pittman will inbound. Glasper bringing the ball up, guarded by Creswell. swings it over to Orr. Orr pulls the three. No good. Rebound by Brackens, and he's going to push it up. Got a 2-on-1. Ball is tipped from behind, and Glasper has the ball, so a 2-on-2. He pulls the jumper in and out, Orr with the offensive rebound, but it's because he fouled and pushed off. So Orr's going to get the foul called on him. Actually, they're going to call Arizon for the foul on that one. So Caden Thompson will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Thompson's first shot up and good, 35-20. Gatlinburg-Pittman with the lead. Sub coming in for Thompson if he hits this one. He does not, and Carlos Orr with the rebound to Glasper, swings it up to Seth Sutton, who swings it across to Jackson Desir. Blake Hill gets his hand in there, and it gets physical for just a second, but they're going to call a jump ball.
Yeah, I spoke with Blake earlier, and we talked about that football game earlier in the year. Came down to a last-minute play. So these players play multiple sports, and they do remember the GP game, the Pigeon Forge game always. So.
Carlos Orr with the basket. Makes a strong physical move. They swing it to Cagle in the corner for three, and he buries the three for Pigeon Forge. 37-23. Jonathan Cagle with a nice three-pointer. And Ty Glasper's going to bring the ball down the floor. Attacks the paint. Gets to the basket easily. 39-23. Gatlinburg-Pittman. Creswell with the ball. Swings it to Hill. Hill for three. He drains the three.
Got him.
Hill. Oh, Ethan Reagan could have called a walk there, but they didn't. Carlos Orr drives. And they're going to call a charge on Carlos Orr.
The second time tonight, they blew a whistle. And
that's twice. Both of them blew a whistle. And usually, Andrew, we get the raw end of both in that case, but that one, we got that one.
Right, we did.
So Charlie Yazel enters the game. Pigeon Forge walking the ball up the floor. Passes to Lonzo in the high post. Hands back off to Creswell with the floater. It's good. 39-28. And with a couple stops, Pigeon Forge can get right back in this game. Swings it over to Yazel. Yazel looks to feed.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to call Jonathan Cagle draws the charge on Whaley. Beat him to the spot. Smart move by Cagle there.
Great help side defense. His man's on the backside there. He's in the right spot. Good things happen when you do your work early. You get to your spot. Cagle.
Cam Richardson will enter the game, and Wade Whaley will enter the game for Gatlinburg-Pittman.
Cagle, typically the seventh man off the bench. He's having to play a lot of minutes tonight with Lacey out.
They're getting some good minutes from the bench, which is what they need with Lacey out. Creswell tries to shoot the floater, no good. He doesn't want to do that right there. You get frustrated when you miss a gimme and then you foul 90 feet from the basket. I'm sure he wants that one back. So they're going to shoot two. Wade Whaley will go to the line shooting two. 39-28. Pigeon Forge is clawed back. If they can cut it to 10 going into the half, Coach Shaney has to feel good about that.
Yeah, it's a game of runs. You can't get it all back at one time. So yeah, 10 would definitely be a good spot to be in.
Second free throw up and good, 40-28. Pigeon Forge with the ball, swings it down to Cagle. Cagle drives baseline, reverse layup, no good. He drives to the basket. Glasper bringing the ball to the right. Pulls up for three. No good. Richardson with the offensive rebound, swings it out to Sutton. Sutton pulls the three, and he drains the three. 43-28, Gatlinburg-Pittman. And they're going to call Creswell for a charge. That's 2 fouls in the last minute from the point guard. 43-28.
It's one of those new age charges. He wasn't set, but Creswell did lead with that shoulder, and they usually call that now.
Yep. They do when you drop that shoulder down, usually all the time. Cagle with the steal, throws it ahead to Creswell, but it's stolen back by Glasper. Glasper beating a couple of defenders, drops it down to Richardson. And they didn't know what to call again. That's the third time. And this one goes against Lanza. And to add insult to injury, he hit the basket to make it 45-28.
Head ref making sure he got that one right. Kind of wish he was tying his shoe or something at the time of that basket going in.
Hoping he didn't see it.
I'm sure the blue and yellow would have let him know.
Cam Richardson misses the free throw. Jaden Lawler over to Hill. Hill calling out a set. Swings it over to Cagle, who hits Brackens. Brackens looks to drive. Passes to Lawler, and Lawler turns it over. Gatlinburg-Pittman having a hard time handling it. Hits it. Richardson in the post. Swings it over to Wade Whaley. And Wade Whaley is going to finish the basket.
We were actually okay there. They actually tipped the ball, and we kind of assumed that we were going to get a back court there and turn the ball over. We didn't need to. You play a lot of young guys, you get some good effort, but sometimes that's just part of it.
Wade Whaley to finish the three-point play, and he does. Carlos Orr will enter the game. Wade Whaley will come out. 41.9 seconds remaining in the half. 20-point lead for Gatlinburg-Pittman. As Pigeon Forge will look to run some offense and get a basket here before the half ends. Swings it over to Cagle. Cagle to Brackens. Thompson over to Cagle. Hill looking for a screen. He gets one. Tries to attack off the screen. Goes right to the chest of Orr. No good. Blaylock gets the offensive rebound. Then Hill gets a second offensive rebound. Trying to fight for a basket. Whitman Whaley down to Cam Richardson. 6 seconds left. Brackens driving. He's going to pull up at the free throw line of the buzzer. Got it. So we go into the half. Gatlinburg-Pittman 50. Pigeon Forge 30. And Andrew, it was 39-28. And it looked like Pigeon Forge could cut this lead to single digits. But then they let some things get away from them.
Yeah, we anticipated a big game by Glasper. That's not really been the case. It's been everybody else for GP. Pigeon Forge, without Aiden, a dominant force, somebody who handles the ball a lot for us. We're having to call on a lot of young guys, and they're playing in a big game. I mean, like I said, this is probably the biggest game for both schools. We treat it as such, so they're having to grow up really quick, and we're getting a lot of turnovers because of that, but hopefully, I mean, settle down, get some of our more veteran players, Blake Hill, Samuel Brackens, and Ashton Creswell handling the ball more, and get back on track here in the second half.
So we're going to take a quick break here at the half. Gatlinburg-Pittman leading 50-30. We're going to come back in 9 minutes for the second half of this District 2 AA matchup. We'll see you in just a few minutes. We are back for the second half of tonight's game between Gatlinburg-Pittman and Pigeon Forge. 50-30 lead at the half. High scoring half, high fouling half.
Yeah, it's been the story all night. We've reiterated it numerous times, but Aiden Lacey out for Pigeon Forge. A lot of young guys getting some good minutes. It was the question to me was, were they going to step up and say, you know, we want to win this game, we want to compete, or were they just going to decide, hey, Aiden's our only shot, and we're just going to lay down, and they haven't. They've responded.
Well, you said it off air. We've got a lot of younger guys that's played a little bit more minutes that start to get more comfortable. And as you go in after Christmas break, that's going to be key, getting those guys those minutes. And I think that they've got a few games over Christmas break and the Christmas tournament that we're hosting here. That'll be a good time to get some more minutes for these guys, get some more confidence.
Waiting on the referees.
You know, this happens quite a bit. You know, you get 10 minutes at half. You think they would set a timer for 10 minutes and just come out when the 10 minutes is up.
Right. But yeah, I like what I see from our young guys. A lot of fight. Like I said, those simple mistakes are going to come, but as long as you're competing, playing defense, rebounding, all those other things will kind of iron themselves out. And Cheney giving them some confidence, always a good thing.
Well, Pigeon Forge ball. Blake Hill throws it over to Brackens for three. Silky drains the three. Lasper tries to drive, picks up his own loose ball and puts it up and in. Lasper showing that touch. As Pigeon Forge initiates offense, Ashton Creswell with the ball, being guarded by Arizona. Behind the back, floater for Creswell, it goes in. And Gatlinburg-Pittman pushes the ball up the floor, spin move. They're not going to call a walk. They are going to call a walk. Good move, good defense by Lonzo, recognizing that Whitman Whaley's done that little spin move a few times, and he stayed with it.
Creswell doing a really good job of getting to the rim. Let's see if he can draw some defenders and find some open shooters.
So Creswell puts it up. Franklin Lonzo gets the offensive rebound, puts it back up, but no good. He stays in on defense for Orr, and Orr finishes the shot. 54-35. Gatlinburg-Pittman with the lead. Blake Hill looking to attack. Gets it in the paint, nothing doing. Franklin Lonzo gets it on the outside. He looks to attack, stops, hands it off to Brackens. Brackens pulls it up, no good. Ball's going to go to Gatlinburg. So Pigeon Forge taking care of the ball coming into the third quarter. Getting some shots, getting some good looks. And Hill comes away with a loose ball. Attacking the basket, goes to the right side, no good. Arizona with the rebound, kicks it ahead to Whaley. Whaley trying to drive baseline, gets stopped by Lonzo. Arizona drives, Euro step right around Lonzo, and he gets the layup to go. So Pigeon Forge brings the ball up the floor. Creswell tries to force it inside, gets called for the double dribble.
Okay. I think it got deflected.
Lucas Arizona brings the ball up the floor for Gatlinburg. Nice little crossover, drives, will scoop. No good, but Whaley with the offensive rebound. Doesn't get it, or gets the offensive rebound. He's going to go to the line for two.
Coach Riggs giving us some terrible news. That's 4 on Creswell.
So Jonathan Cagle will come in to take his place.
like I said, an elite Algebra 1 teacher. We can trust his numbers.
Got a couple of elite algebra teachers in the building. And the free throw is up and good. 58-35. Gatlinburg-Pittman with the lead. And they decide to press. Hadn't pressed much this game. Since Cresswell's out of the game, they're coming in to press. Blake Hill bringing the ball to the floor. Hill looking to get some space off of the screen. Swings it over to Cagle. Cagle drives baseline. Forces this pass to McCarter, but he squeezes it through. And McCarter gets the layup. Mikey McCarter hampered in the first half with foul trouble. He's already played more this half. I think he did in the first half. Glasper pulls up for three. Orr with a rebound, and they're going to call him for over the back.
Pigeon Forge, the difference that possession was actually seeking their man, putting a butt in the gut, and actually boxing out, and it paid off there. Last couple possessions, that's been not the case.
Pigeon Forge ball. Going left to right on your screen. 58-37, Gatlinburg-Pittman with the lead. Hill with the ball, throws it to Brackens. Brackens trips up, and Orr has a breakaway. Lanza tries to defend. Orr misses the dunk. Rebounded by Richardson, swings it out to Glasper. Glasper pulls a 16-footer, no good. Orr with another rebound. Spin move, and he goes up, and he gets the bucket. 60-37. Hill for three, he gets it. That's the lead to 20. Timeout, Coach Cheney.
Yeah, Cheney's going to settle the guys down, tell them, we had like I was talking about in the first half, we need to cut this to 10 and then start thinking again, right? So good opportunity here to kind of set up your press or whatever you need to try to steal a possession. He likes that Euro offense that he calls. We just kind of need to run it. We're breaking the press okay with Blake, handling the ball pretty well. Just run the offense a little bit, see if we can get a good look.
And on the opposite end, Gatlinburg not having to run much offense, getting the ball out quickly, usually in transition. And then when they do miss a shot, they're getting their own rebound and putback.
Right.
So Pigeon Forge, we need to do a better job of getting bodies on those guys and getting some rebounds. Still not out of it yet. They can make a run here before the fourth quarter. 4:11 remaining in the third. Former player Carter Whaley in the house crossing the floor.
He needs to get some rest. He's going to have to be heading to Miami pretty soon for the Orange Bowl.
Gatlinburg-Pittman will inbound. Referees wanting to get out of here early tonight. They keep dropping the ball down. Glasper brings the ball all the way up, pulls up, buries the 10-footer. Blake Hill with the ball, getting double team. He's going to kick it ahead to Cagle. Cagle bringing the ball to the left side, swings it across to McCarter. McCarter tries to drive the baseline, and they're going to call it's out on McCarter. GP ball. Pigeon Forge showing press. Gatlinburg breaks it easy. Orr lobs it into Richardson. Richardson with the lay-in. No backside help right there. Made that lob in easy.
Yeah, Mikey McCarter on the backside face guarding Glasper. No help side for him.
And Pigeon Forge turns it over. Pressure getting to Pigeon Forge a little bit. There's Glasper in control for Gatlinburg-Pittman. Calling for the screen on the left side, but he crosses it back over to the right. Feeds it down low to Wade Whaley. Wade Whaley turnaround jumper, and he gets it. 66-40. And it is stolen by Glasper, who dunks it. Little drop step, two-handed dunk by Glasper. Off the steal. And they get another steal. And he's going to go up again. Didn't get the dunk, but he got the layup. 70-40. Gatlinburg-Pittman over Pigeon Forge right now. And McCarter dribbling around, swings it across to Cagle, who hits Brackens, but it's stolen away by Orr. Orr swings it ahead to Arizon, who drives right into the chest of Mikey McCarter. And it's one thing we're good at today, Andrew. It's getting our body in there and taking those charges. And
yeah, you love to see that from these guys, just putting it all out there.
we're not afraid to give up the body.
Right.
And Creswell back in the game. Brings it over to Hill. Back to Creswell for three. And hits the front of the rim and drops. And he's almost got the steal off the inbound. Orr picks it up, swings it over to Glasper. Glasper has Arizona in the corner, pulls up himself. He drains the three. And Creswell hits a three. Glasper comes back and hits one. Creswell with the drive over to Brackens, behind the back. Swings it over to Creswell. Tries to drive in, out to Hill. Hill for three, no good. Wade Whaley with the rebound. Getting double teamed under the basket. Glasper ahead to Arizona. Dumps it down low to Richardson, who swings it to Orr. And Orr with the lay-in. Off the screen, Creswell. Hits the 15-footer.
It's a good timeout there from Cheney. Losing discipline defensively. But a good bucket there by Creswell to kind of keep us around. The goal's still maybe 15 now, but kind of getting away from us as Glasper is kind of starting to feel himself. And they're starting to get us to turn the ball over a little bit more. You can't turn the ball over if you're trying to cut a lead. You got to value every possession, and that's not what's happening right now, Danny.
So 75-45, Gatlinburg-Pittman with the big lead here the last minute and a half of the third quarter. Pigeon Forge has a lot of young guys, kind of like the girls. So even though you're getting beat big, you can still take some positives away from this. And once again, these referees are not waiting any longer. They've got dinner reservations. Gatlinburg-Pittman, Gazel with the ball in the corner, swings it over to this here. Gets it over to Reagan, down to Whitman-Whaley. Ball on the block, drives baseline, kicks it out to Reagan. Reagan for three, and he gets the three to go. Not a lot of possessions where Gatlinburg-Pittman didn't get something, either off their first shot or offensive rebounds. Samuel Brackens with the ball, skips it across to Mikey McCarter. Down to Blake Hill. Looks like Gatlinburg-Pittman has gone to zone. Coach Cheney trying to get the guys to adjust to the zone, but we turned it over before. And Seth Sutton dribbles the ball. Passes over to Yazel for Reagan. Reagan swings it up to Whitman-Whaley. Back over to Reagan, who dumps it down low to Desir, who puts it up. No good. Bonzo with the rebound. And Mikey McCarter clear. He is looking to skip. Passes it over to Creswell. He passes it to Brackens, who misses the runner. 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. So that's Sutton behind the back. Almost gets it stolen, but he gets it back. Jackson Desir for three. No good. Ethan Reagan pulls it. He's going to step back for three. He's wide open. He airballs it. And a little bit of contact down there with Yazel and McCarter. And it's going to be Pigeon Forge ball with 5.7 seconds left.
This were a early 2000s Pigeon Forge GP game. They would be letting him know about that air ball. Kids probably getting an early jump on their Christmas break. Got the finals next week, and then we're off. Hopefully they're studying up, sorry.
And the end of the third quarter, Gatlinburg-Pittman 78, Pigeon Forge 45. Fans didn't like the contact at the end, but doesn't matter as we go into the fourth quarter. So Andrew, you're the coach of Pigeon Forge. What are you telling your kids here down 33 going into the fourth quarter? What are you working on?
That's why I don't get paid the big bucks. I just teach math. I have no idea. I'm too much of a fan to be in that predicament. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely a lot of, like I said, this is a community game, a lot of bragging rights on the line. You don't want to get beat that bad at home, right? You want to make it look a little bit better. So
I think you want to find something you can build on.
Right.
So you say it's 33-point game right now. Let's do these little things right this quarter so the next time we play them, we know, hey, we can do that. So they're going to come out and man defense, Pigeon Forge is.
That's true coaching talk right there. You're a good coach.
You got to look for the positives in your team and what can you build on. It's not all about the wins and losses. Glasper with a deep three, and he drains the three. Gatlinburg-Pittman coming out with their starters to start the fourth quarter, up 36. Brackens with the ball on the wing. Gets it down to McCarter. Glasper with the steal, but he gets it taken away by McCarter. Drives down for Lanza. It's going to go off his leg and out of bounds.
I didn't really give you the answer you were looking for, did I?
I was trying to help. Trying to give you a little talking points there. Arizon drives, Euro step, nice move, and he finishes it. Nice little step through. Another one of those runouts that they've been doing so well. But back to that point, you can do one of two things here, Andrew. You can fold, and you can quit, and you can pout, or you can show a little fight. Right. You're probably not going to come out with the win here, but you can still play hard. You can still, run your offense, and that's what you're looking for out of your team. You got a lot of basketball left to play this year. You got a young team. You got one of your best players out. You got to find something that you can build on as you go through. And if you're just looking at wins and losses and you think, well, there's nothing we can do here because we've already lost, you're not going to grow as a player. You're not going to grow as a team.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, definitely some good minutes. Carson Blaylock coming back into the game there. Like I said, really athletic kid. Not really a basketball skill yet, but it'll come along as the more minutes that he gets and throughout the year. Great defender, great rebounder, and all the others will come along.
So Carson Blaylock back in for Pigeon Forge. The second group for Gatlinburg is back in also. Sutton, Reagan, Whaley, Desir, and Gazel. And Blake Hill with the reverse. With a nice finish. 83-47. Running clock again here. Desir with the catch is going to be bumped by Hill. So the ball's going to be inbounded underneath. Desir catches the inbound, and he drains the 15-footer. 85-47. Gatlinburg-Pittman with the lead. Creswell with the runner. He gets it. 85-49. Whaley with the ball, tries to crossover, double crossover. Dumps it down. They're going to call a charge. Nice job by Mikey McCarter, his second drawing charge of the game. One of those plays where you can look at it, you're down 36, and easy not to take that, but he does. And that's the type of thing you can build on Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, Mikey, like I said, one of our better defenders, really good at getting to his spot, drawing the charge. Yeah.
So subs coming in for Gatlinburg-Pittman. Some of the subs I don't even have on my list. Not even listed here. Brackens for three. No good. Carson Blaylock trying to get the rebound. And Gatlinburg-Pittman clears out. All on the wing. Looking to attack. Skips it out. For three. No good. And it's going to be a jump ball. Going to go to Pigeon Forge. Subs coming in for Pigeon Forge. We got Eli Bohannon coming in and Caden Thompson. Pigeon Forge still running that ball screen offense, looking to see if they can get an easy look. Thompson swings it across to Blaylock. Bohannon coming off the screen, picks it up. Hill drives, attacks, and he's going to draw the foul. A couple more subs coming in for Pigeon Forge. Lawler and Cagle will re-enter. Blake Hill will go to the line. 85-49. Pretty good atmosphere. Pretty clean games, even though the boys' game was tight the first quarter. But as GP pulled away,
this is another one of those.
Lost a lot of chippiness.
Right, this is another one of those takeaways. Blake Hill becoming one of our scorers, right?
Yep.
He does a lot for us, but he's going to have to become, that 10, maybe 15 points a night kind of guy. He's certainly capable, but he's got to get comfortable being that guy for us going forward.
GP with the ball, moving the ball around the perimeter. Kicks it out to the wing. Drive to the basket. Gets a bump. No good. Offensive rebound and the putback. 87-50. Cagle brings the ball up, skips it across to Bohannon. And Bohannon to Thompson. Thompson looking to get into the paint. He's going to shoot the floater. It's no good. Thompson tries to get the steal, tips it away. It's going to be off Pigeon Forge. So 1:47. Andrew, what's next for the Pigeon Forge Tigers? I believe it's Christmas tournaments, right?
Yeah, Christmas tournament starting the week after Christmas. We'll be hosting
the boys tournament.
Teams from
at the high school and junior high.
Right. Teams from, I'm not sure how far out Coach Janey is called, but I'm sure we'll see some variety.
I know there's a team from Alabama, a team from Ohio at least, I believe North Carolina. Teams from out of state really love to come to the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, and we love hosting them.
Absolutely. Those are always fun.
Girls will play at the Carter Christmas tournament, same dates. I believe it's the 27th, 28th, and 29th. Bohannon kicks out to three from Lawler, airballs it, and Gatlinburg-Pittman clears. 87-50 as we wind down with 1 minute remaining. Still running their offense. Pigeon Forge has not quit. They're still playing hard, playing defense. Cagle tries to shoot the gap, doesn't get it. Lawler tries to shoot the gap and doesn't get it. 30 seconds remain. And looks like Gatlinburg-Pittman will hold the ball, and Pigeon Forge will be content with letting that happen. So 6 seconds remaining as the ball is dribbled. And that's going to be the final score of 87-50. Gatlinburg-Pittman picks up a big District 2 AA win. And the band plays. Parents start filing out.
The good thing about basketball is you always get to see them again. So
get to play them again at their place after Christmas.
Right. So see both the Pigeon Forge teams go down along with the JV team today. But like I said, another opportunity, a lot to grow on, a lot to learn from going forward. I'm sure both coaches will look at the tape and have their guys ready as we go into Christmas break here in a couple Christmas tournaments. A lot of learning to do and a lot of growing. So a lot to be excited about. Some young guys getting a lot of minutes, see some real life varsity action, and they responded well. I mean, they played hard and played good defense, and I mean that's about all you can ask for, and everything else will come along. So a young team and a lot to look forward to.
So we'll be back after Christmas. For Andrew McCarter, this is Danny Rucker, and we are signing off from Pigeon Forge High School tonight, and we'll see you after Christmas.